We have at the moment 800 pupils. We shall grow next year to 1,000 pupils. And the main body of those pupils are in 11 to 16 age range.
Hello. If you go to a country where people speak English, they'll probably ask you about your country. Today, you'll hear a man telling some strangers about England. He finds it isn't an easy thing to do.
Mr. Copley? We've got visitors.
Visitors? I'm not expecting visitors.
They're here to see the minister. They're very important people. He can't see them yet. He's busy.
Good heavens.
He says, can you talk to them for a few minutes?
Talk to them? What about?
Anything. Talk to them about Britain.
About Britain? Oh, right.
Tell them about Britain.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Copley. Well, now, let's see. Something about Britain. Our political parties, yes? We have three main political parties. The Conservative Party, the Labour Party, and the Liberal Party. Our government at the moment... But you know all that already, of course. Education. Education. Children in this country start school at 5. They leave school at 16. Or they can stay till they're 18. If they pass their exams, they can go to university. If you work in this country, you pay 30% income tax. If you're ill, or if you haven't got a job, you get some money from the government. Wages go up by 10% a year. Of course, prices go up by 15% a year. Christine? Help, Christine.
A cup of tea?
A good idea. A cup of tea. If they pass their exams, they can go to university. If you work in this country, you pay 30% income tax.
Pardon?
It's my Uncle Alan.
It's your Uncle Alan who fixes bikes, is it? And what's your bike like? Has your bike got 2 wheels or 3 wheels? 3 wheels.
There are 14 children in the school at the moment, and we're divided into 2 groups, the younger set and the older children. Mrs. Richards takes the younger ones.
We call it an 8-form entry school. In other words, in each year group we have 240 pupils with 8 forms. This works out basically at 30 pupils in a class, although this doesn't carry right throughout the school. But in the first 2 years, pupils are taught in almost every subject in what we call mixed ability groups. In other words, children are of every ability in teaching groups for the first 2 years. After the first 2 years, in most subjects, they become divided according to their ability and the examination level to which they'll attain.
With the little ones, the most important thing is getting them to read, because until they can read, there's very little they can do. So a lot of time is spent on language work, looking at things, talking about things, and then introducing them to words which are written down and to reading books first, very simple books, and gradually building up their vocabulary until hopefully they can read quite well when they come to Mr. Beatty.
We have many national daily newspapers in Britain. For example, there's the Guardian, the Daily Telegraph, and the Financial Times. They are the most serious newspapers. Then there are the popular newspapers, the Daily Mirror, the Sun, the Daily Express, and the Daily Mail. The popular newspapers have more photographs than the serious papers. They have fewer articles about international politics. They are more popular.
Ah, there you are. I'm sorry I'm late, but you're all right, I see.
Who is this?
I'm with the visitors. I translate for them. They don't speak English.
What?
Not a word.
But I was telling them about Britain. I was talking about our political parties, our income tax, our newspapers, and our schools.
Well, I can translate for you if you like.
No, it doesn't matter.
Giotto, ottozuni shtaino desu ga?
Ah, there is something they want to know about.
Good, what is it?
Nandaska?
Loch Ness Monster ni tsuite. Ottozuni shtaino desu?
They'd like to know all about the Loch Ness Monster.
Yes?
The minister is free now.
Thank you.
Right, we'll go and see him. It's a pity. I wanted to hear about the Loch Ness Monster.
They can watch television tonight. There's a program about it.
Oh, good. Cochero e dozo.
We have many national daily newspapers in Britain.
Cup of tea?
Yes, please. The Loch Ness Monster. They want to know about the Loch Ness Monster.
So do I.
The map says we're here or here.
But which road must we take?
Well, both roads go to Loch Ness.
Well, we'll know when we get to the loch.
Oh.
We'll get wet when we fall in. Where are we staying?
At Roundtree Cottage. It's just outside the village of Inverness. Mr. McTavish's daughter rents it to tourists on the holiday season.
McTavish? Is he the man that says he's seen the monster?
Yes.
Well, I hope the monster's really there. And I hope Inverness there too. This is it. I think it's a cottage, all right. And there's the Roundtree.
It looks spooky.
Well, they tell strange stories about the Roundtree. Well, they're not true, of course.
Oh.
Hello? Is there anybody there?
Oh, something smells good.
Yes. I think it's roast pork. It is. How wonderful. But who's it for?
It's for us. There's a note here on the table. It says, "Dear Mr. and Mrs. Bruce, I know you've had a long journey,
So I've cooked you a meal. Yours, Fiona McTavish.
How kind.
Oh, there's more. If you go for a walk after dinner, be careful. The cottage is right next to the loch. That was wonderful. Oh, gosh, I'm tired. Are you ready for bed?
What about the washing up?
Oh, we'll do that in the morning. And after all, it is our wedding night.
All right.
What was that?
Was that you?
Oh, I thought it was...
It's a Loch Ness Monster!
Are you the foreigners?
Certainly not. We're English.
That's what I mean. You're the foreigners from London, and you've come to see Nessie.
Yes. Are you Mr. McTavish?
Aye, but there's no time for that. I've seen her in the loch.
The monster?
Aye, Nessie, she's out there.
Is that what we heard?
No, that was me. Quick, follow me.
But it's dark out there. You can't see a thing.
But you can see her eyes. Come on. Look there. There she is. Where? There, man. Can't you see? Look at her great eyes.
McTavish, it's...
Ah! Ah!
Nigel! Are you all right, Nigel?
I fell into the loch.
But did you see the monster?
No, it was the headlights of a car on the other side of the loch.
It was a mistake anybody could make. Well, I'll say good night to you two young people. After all, it is your wedding night.
You can see more of the monster story next time. For the moment, these were the most important things from today's program. If they pass their exams, they can go to university. If you work in this country, you pay 30% income tax. We have many national daily newspapers in Britain.